Hey guys, this is Kimmy saying I'm back, and boy, it's been a great day so far. I'm excited, so let's just talk about what's been going on, because it has been one heck of a heavy week. So we totally finished out the Guardian farm. Let me tell you, I think if you guys saw that last video, that wasn't even the end of it. In the end, yeah, it's crazy. In the end, I died another 4 times. So I believe I had a total of 5 deaths out of that adventure. Yep, 5 deaths out of that adventure. And boy, it was stuff like that is always a challenge to deal with, and I had a lot of fun doing it. It was just like, I just died again. Oh, that's okay. That's just the way it is. Now, guess where I'm at? Well, we're over here in Trunks' castle, and one of the things we decided to do is he made this great area right in here, kind of like this common village area, and he started making shops, and it's a fantastic place. You can come in here, and if you don't have an elytra, or if you suck at the end, you can pick yourself up an elytra. You can get yourself some shulker boxes. Somebody's already bought 28 diamonds worth of shulker boxes. I'll tell you what, 2 diamonds for a shulker box, that is one heck of a smoking deal. This is going to be an iron shop. I can't wait to see some iron in there, because I am iron poor, and I will definitely pay for iron. And he made a great slime shop in here. Plenty of slime here in the second one for you if you need it. I'm loving it. Thanks, Trunks, for taking the time to do this. I went ahead and reserved a shop because I knew that I could make and sell a ton of Prismarine, especially after my adventures in the land of Prismarine. So what we're going to do real quick this morning is we are going to go ahead and we're going to go and get a little shop going. So I'm going to go ahead and freestyle a shop. I want to do a quick video to make sure that we had something fun to put out this week. So we're quickly going to go ahead and run through and build ourselves a Prismarine shop today and see if we can't make any money on the server. I'm going to go ahead and use some basic Prismarine blocks for the floor. I love these blocks. If you haven't noticed, they've already changed color on us. These are so neat. They start changing color and do different things. Now, notice I got a crafting thing. Now, I want to build this out of different Prismarine. And one of the coolest things about 1.13 that hasn't really been a 1.13 thing is the fact, that hasn't been a previous Minecraft thing, is that we've got all sorts of new things we can work with as far as Prismarine recipes. Like, for instance, if we type in Prismarine, we now have both stairs and slabs for both the dark Prismarine and the bricks and the regular Prismarine. So we got many great options, and we're going to go ahead and take a few moments and we're going to go ahead and start doing some building. So let's go ahead and grab some of these bricks, because I think we're going to primarily be doing it with bricks and Prismarine, because I don't have enough dark Prismarine to do anything. So we'll get some stairs. Okay, and let's go ahead and start this off with some bricks. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get this going. Trunks has these great shops in here. I think I'll go ahead and mimic the design of his shops. I might have to go and get some blue glass. I think that'd look great, and that would give us a feel that's really similar to both of his slime and his purple shops there. So I think that'd be pretty awesome. You know what? Let's go ahead and not do these. So since these will be like windowsills, let's go ahead and get some depth to the wall right away. So let's put that there. Let's go ahead and use a simple stair trick. We can go ahead and do some stairs right across like this. Pretty awesome to have these as stairs now. Oh, you know what? I might have some dark Prismarine we can use, because dark Prismarine is like one of the coolest roof tiles out there now. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and get these rolled out like this. Yeah, this will look good. Okay. Let's see here. I don't think I have. Yeah, it's Prismarine. That's bricks. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get my ender chest out. I had an ender chest on me. Okay, we're going to make a quick run back to the base. Hey, so here we are back here, yeah. So anyways, you know, before I got distracted by not having an ender chest here, we'll go ahead and pop one right down here for the moment. Okay, so if we hop in here, oh, well, anyway, so, you know, one of the things, take some dye out, we got some glass already. Okay, so one of the things I do when I'm getting ready for school, since I teach, I like to get my classroom ready. Now, I don't know, if you know how some of your teachers work, is that they've got classrooms, and they like to, most of the time, they like to go ahead and do something interesting with their classroom. And what I like to do is I like to always have some sort of theme for my classroom. Hey, that's looking sharp. You never had those bricks before. So see here. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so there we go. Now, the theme for my classroom this year is I always have literary things. So what we're doing is we're doing something different that we've never done in my class area before. Is me and my teacher, who's right next to me, is we're actually going to decorate the whole hall with our theme. So, did you ever have a teacher that did a cool theme or anything? If you did, go ahead and put it in the comments. What theme did they use? Because I'll tell you what, sometimes that's some of the neatest things at the beginning, at the first day of school, you know, that can catch your attention and grab your interest and grab your imagination. I'm pretty excited for this year. I think we have a lot of neat people. We have a great staff at the school that I teach at. You know, and I cannot wait to get going. I've got so many ideas. I teach science, so I'm going to have a lot of fun doing experiments and exploring different types of things with my students. Yeah. Okay, now let's take this. No, let's go ahead and make some panes, because panes will be a little bit. Okay, I know I can do panes. How do I do panes again? Oh, okay. So, panes. Let's see here. Let's go with 32, and then we'll just leave the rest in case we need it. Okay, so you know what would be really great is if I did something conduity with this. I wonder if I should sell conduits in here. I'll tell you what, if you think I should sell conduits, I mean, I don't have a lot of conduits. I haven't been like conduit hunting or anything. I've got a couple of them, but those would be some pretty high demand things. I mean, a conduit is basically, I don't know if you guys have explored it yet, but conduits are basically, what would you call it? Are basically beacons for the sea. Yeah, it's a sea beacon. I think that's a good way to put it. And they give some really neat effects for the sea. Where's my Prismarine box? Now, I also did bring back a ton of sea lanterns. So in this shop, you know, one of the things I'm going to sell is I'm going to sell sea lanterns. Now, let's go ahead and get some of these ready. Yeah, I don't think we'll need more than 42. There we go. Prismarine. Dark Prismarine is so awesome looking. Let's go ahead and make some slabs out of it. I'm not sure how many we'll need, but we'll go ahead and grab 60 to begin with. Okay. Now, so if you think I should sell something like a sea beacon in here, go ahead and put that in the comments, okay? Because I can always add that in as an additional offering. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and start my roof. Now, these dark Prismarine blocks right here, these are so cool. Look at that. It looks just like a small tile that you would find, say, in European architecture. It's very understated, just so cool, you know. And so by pulling it across, yeah, it's going to give us a really, really easy look to maintain. So if we just pull it up around the front like this, there we go. We go ahead and holding that shop. I don't think we're going to block it off. Now this is kind of like an alley back here. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and come back here this way. I guess I didn't need to put the stairs there. Oh well, you know, silly me. Now what would be really cool is let's go ahead and grab our lanterns. Okay, and let's go ahead and pop some lanterns right here on the corners. This will look really good. And plus it'll provide light for the area. We definitely don't want to... I didn't notice that. Yeah, I think we're doing lanterns somewhere else. Yeah, I think I really like the brick. I like the fact that the glass attaches, and I don't want to mess that up. Okay, scratch that plan. Okay, so Mojang, we need to make sure that that light sources will attach to glass. I think that's a thing. Yep, I think it needs to be a thing. Okay, so now if we follow the way he's been doing it, they've been doing some pretty steep roofs. I'm not a steep roof fan. I think there's a time for those, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do more of a gradual roof with this one. It's going to have more of a gentle slope. And some might say, well, what's the difference? Why would you do a gradual roof over a gentle roof? Well, it just really kind of depends on what part of the country you live in and what are some of the challenges in your part of the country. Like, for instance, if you lived in places where you guys get a lot of snow, you know, how many of you guys live in places where you get a lot of snow? I mean, you know, snow could be a pretty common thing. You know, one of the places I lived at was New Mexico for a long time, and I'm not going to have enough of those. And when I lived in New Mexico, we had snow every winter. I actually lived in Santa Fe for years. I grew up there, and it was a neat place to be. Now, some of the downside to living in Santa Fe, okay, well, not always a downside because snow is kind of a cool thing, is you did get regular snowfall. Now, no, we don't want that there. There we go. Is regular snowfall. The snow's not so much the problem. There we go. See, that's what we want. Okay, the snow's not so much the problem. Snow is great. You know, it's precipitation. If you don't get that precipitation, you're not going to get the water table to store enough water there. And you know what will eventually happen is if you don't get enough water enough water in the water table, then when you start having droughts or when your city needs water, it's going to be a major problem. Santa Fe is what they would call a high desert, and although it got really cold, it got really pretty cool during the winters, you know. One of the things you need, it could still get pretty cool, and so the high desert has that effect, but still very dry. Okay, and that's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about here, is the fact that, you know, during winters it could get pretty dry, and when it got pretty dry and you didn't get the precipitation like the snow, then especially people who live there, you know, they couldn't keep their plants alive, or crops, you know, especially if they're doing irrigation for crops. And there's a lot of people that do grow some things up there because, you know, you got to be able to grow some foods. Like I know in lower New Mexico, like from Albuquerque down, there are some really great. They grow and harvest green chilies. Hatch is like a brand name from one of the farms that's really well known about that. And those green chilies, boy, that's good stuff. I love that stuff. Let's see here. Should we leave that there? We could leave that there. I'm trying to think. Okay, now since I have this lip here. Well, anyway, so we were talking about steep versus gradual slope. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a gradual slope right up using slabs and full blocks. Now, the advantage of using a gradual a steep slope is, and you'll find these especially where it snows, is with a steep slope, okay? With a steep slope, you are actually going to Yeah, we'll just do that. With a steep slope, you're actually going to go ahead and help that snow run off your roof, because too much snow piles up there, snow gets really, really heavy. I mean, you got to remember, it's frozen water. It can eventually cave in whatever you got going. Awesome, this is looking good. So let's go ahead and see if we can't take some of our dark Prismarine and grab a few stairs. Okay, now let's see here. We'll just make it here. Okay, now there we go. Now, if you haven't noticed, I have Optifine. Yep, and one of the cool things that just recently occurred is that Optifine has a beta out. And I don't know if you play a lot of Minecraft, you're probably familiar with Optifine. And Optifine is probably one of the best plugins to get, because it gives you all these controls over your video settings, and so you can really enhance the quality of your game just by using a little Optifine. And it increases your frames per rate. It makes everything smoother. It also gives you some features, like, for instance, grass will actually cover the whole block as opposed to just this layer on top. You can have settings for that. It doesn't look so great here, but it does look a lot better when you're just wandering around. Oh, do I like that or not? Well, let's go ahead and throw some sea lanterns on top to kind of give us a feel for it. How about we put them at the corners too? Yeah, and that'll be lighting from above. I think that'll look okay. So there we go. Let's take a step back. It's hard to see everything down here when you walk over. Oh, wow, that looks like a shop. I like that. Well, anyways, getting back to the types of roofs. So other parts of the country where you get a lot of rain, okay, you'll see these gradual sloped roofs. Okay, you'll still see some of the really sharp peak roofs and everything, but you'll also see these gradual sloped roofs, because the gradual sloped roofs, help to get the rain off, but it's not so quick. So it gradually pulls the rain off. It gives a little bit more time to let the rain out, so there's not as many issues there. Let's see here. We're not going to put any doors here. We're going to go ahead and keep it pretty much open. Okay, so that's one of the things I do. Well, so those are some reasons why you would have a gradual roof over. Yeah, we'll leave it like this. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, over that. Some places do have flat roofs. Flat roofs aren't always the best. I can attest to that. When I was living in Santa Fe, we lived in a lot of homes with flat roofs, and we dealt with a lot of water leaks with flat roofs. They can be very effective. Okay, not saying they can't, but they do take a lot more maintenance, and sometimes, well, at least previously, they had a lot of. You could actually have a lot of issues, especially with leaks, if the roof wasn't well maintained. So let's see here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take these lanterns, and we're just going to bring them all the way down the center, so people can see them. Now, yeah, I don't like the way that looks. I was thinking maybe we could surround it in blue glass, but we could do. Oh yeah, we could do something like that, where the blue glass is kind of, nope, not there. Okay, where the blue glass just kind of spikes down. I wonder. No, it won't. It'll work here and here because it can't connect there. It can't connect there, but anywhere else, it's going to connect with something. So that wouldn't be a good effect. Okay, well, you know what? I think we have a basic shop, and I think I'm going to go ahead and grab some chests. Let's see here. You know what? I didn't bring any wood with me, but guess what? I'm a professional Minecrafter, so guess what's sitting in my wood box? Chests. I got 3 chests. Let's go ahead and grab some logs. Okay, and let's go make a few more chests. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go with, yeah, let's go with 4 chests. And that will be a good combination with the ones I already have in there. Good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set up 3 places where you can buy. And let's see, yeah, there we go. And that's not so bad. Let's go ahead and chop this up. And let's put one here. There we go, one here. Awesome. Okay, and let's fill these up. Okay, so let's see here. We've got, yeah, let's go ahead and let me put the rest of my chests away in here. I don't think I need, yeah, I don't think I need my, that. I'll keep the signs for the moment. Get rid of the lapis. Don't need the lapis anymore. Let's get my glass box out. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and put my regular glass back in, and we'll put my new colored blue. So as I get different colored glasses, I'll leave them in there. Okay, pretty. You know, I'm good with the shop. It has a cool look to it. It's nothing really fancy, you know, but we use some of the new stairs and such to give us some nuance to it, and you know, you can tell exactly what you got in there. Okay, so. I'm going to go ahead and take some of my lantern store, about half of it, because I need the other 6 stacks for one of my next projects. And let's go ahead, and these will be lanterns. Lanterns are probably going to be one of the more expensive things that I sell. And let's go back over there. And dark prismarine, well, this stuff is like gold because it's not cheap. So I'm going to put these things back in here, so those things will stay in here for right now. It's my prismarine box, right? And I'm going to take my dark prismarine, okay? And I'm going to sell it by the half stack because well, until we get a good squid farm where we can produce a ton of that stuff, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to keep that stock. So that's going to be a pricier item. Okay, we'll go leave some of these things in here that we got, like our slabs and extra slabs of those. Good. Yeah, I'll hold on to those. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and just pick this stuff up. Now, getting more prismarine bricks and getting more prismarine in general, okay, that's not going to be a problem because this stuff is easy for me to get right now. Just so you know, as I finish the tweaks to the farm, there's only like one optimization left to make, and the only optimization I have left to make is to put a wall on the front of the ocean monument airspace, well, water space, so they don't like spawn on that edge and then come out and then just gather around the drop point, because I was losing some efficiency in my farm the other day because of that. And that'll probably take a good hour of just laying down glass blocks because I want it to look clear, because I think that'd be fun for it to be clear. Okay, so good. And over here, good. Okay, now let's go ahead and go ahead and put these up. And you know what? I think I'll leave that ender chest in here because I like to leave ender chests in shops. I think that's a great service to the people who are shopping. Okay. You know, I got plenty of prismarine. I don't need to carry all these prismarine around. Let's go ahead and put the rest of this in here. Now, color changing, you know, it's so cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have some different price levels. Okay. So let's grab our sign. We only have one sign. That's okay. We can make some more signs. Okay, and so like this, we got Prismarine blocks. Let's just do this. Okay, let's center it. There we go. Blocks. 1 diamond per stack. I think that's pretty fair. Those are pretty easy for us to make, and they're all there. So if you want building blocks, get yourself some diamonds, and you are good. Okay. I need some more signage. Ooh. Okay, so Mr. Wood, there you are, Mr. Wood. Okay. Yeah, of course, I don't have anything ready to do, so let's go ahead and make some signs real quick. Okay, here we are. Let's get 64 of these. Good. And then let's just make as many signs as we can. There we go. We'll just keep the sticks because the sticks are always useful. And the signs will be too. Okay, so let's see here. C. Lanterns. And what are we going to do? We're going to do 4 diamonds. There we go. A stack. It's a little aggressive, but I mean those are a pain. Okay, good. And we're doing dark prismarine. We're going to do 2 diamonds a stack. Awesome, awesome. And then the last one, prismarine bricks, will be 1 diamond a stack. There we go. I think that's a fair price for all those. Good. So, guys, we got our first shop on the server. So we'll see. We'll see as we continue to add server people over here, and as they continue to dig, and if they need resources, we're there. Awesome, guys. So this is Kimmy saying, I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out and checking everything out. I hope you guys had a great time. I had a good time with you guys today. So we got our first shop on the server. Go ahead and hit a like button if you had fun. Go ahead and hit that subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And again, I've got room. This server is growing. Just add a few more guys on it. I can't wait to see some new builds. In fact, I think that's one of the things I'm going to do in the next episodes. We're going to go check out some of the happenings in the server because there's some cool things getting built around here, and I want you guys to be in the know. So once again, this is Kimmy. I want to say thanks a lot. You guys have a great day, and hit that like and hit that subscribe, and let me know. I threw some questions out there earlier in the show. Go ahead and make sure you answer those, and we'll see you later. Catch you later. Bye. Oops.